Hello. Thanks for coming to visit. I hear you're not feeling well. Can you tell me a little more? What do we need to work on today? I'm your holistic doctor, and that means we're going to work on the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual bodies. Is that okay with you? That's what you signed up for. Okay. I'm happy to hear it because you're in the right place. Now let's get started on your physical body. What sort of symptoms are you experiencing right now? Headache. Okay. Throat, sore throat. Some clogged ears. Okay. Stuffiness in the ears. Okay. Does that create a little difficulty hearing or? A little bit. All right. Anything else? You feel warm. You think you might have a fever? Okay. We'll start off taking your temperature. No problems. Anything else to report? Is that all? Are those all your symptoms? Yes. Okay. Let's take a look. Now, if it's okay with you, I'm going to come in closer. I'm going to start with, let me just get an overall view of your face. Have you had a hard day? A hard week? A hard month? Right. You know, in holistic medicine, we look for the root cause of an illness, of an ailment. Is there anything that happened in particular in your life within a period of 6 months prior to you feeling poorly? Your dog died. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Pets bring so much joy and love and affection in our lives. And he was your best friend. I understand that. He provided you with comfort. In a difficult period in your life. Yes. All right. Well, that can certainly shake you up. I've been there myself. It's very difficult to lose an animal that you love. Okay. And now I think your body, your mind, your emotions, and your spirit, they need to process that event, that trauma in your life. How have you dealt with that? You've just been stuffing down the pain. Have you cried? I know, I hate to cry too. Some perceive it as a sign of weakness, but you know what? There are magic ingredients in tears. Tears help us to get out pain and difficult emotions. And if we don't get them out by expressing them, either through words, through our voice, on paper, internally through prayer, communing with the divine, taking a walk in nature, letting Mother Gaia soak up that strong emotion. What happens is it builds up over time and it crystallizes into physical form. And it brings on a physical manifestation of that pain in a certain part of your body. And your body is sending you messages through those symptoms. And so I know the knee-jerk reaction, the impulsive decision we may have is to take some sort of medication. To get rid of the symptoms because they're annoying, aren't they? They can be painful as well. And they distract us from the inner pain that we need to look within and work on. So I'd like for us to go through your physical symptoms and see what maybe they can represent for you. Would you like to do that? And I would encourage you to cry it out. When you're all alone, when you feel comfortable, just let the tears flow. No drama. Just let them fall down your cheeks and release the frequency of the heavy emotions that weigh you down. Should we take your temperature? Let's start. Okay. Now. All right, and then we'll do this ear. All right, you're a bit warm, just a bit. As a general rule, bacterial infections cause high fevers. Viral infections cause lower to mid-grade fevers. You may have an emotional infection. Not clearing our emotional state on a regular basis through meditation, visualization, taking care of ourselves, nurturing ourselves, sharing love with another animal, human. Well, the emotions, they stick in the body, as I've just explained, and they can lower your immune system. And it's a lot easier to catch something. So as a preventative measure, it's all about maintenance, maintaining a balanced state. Your body is constantly fighting for maintaining a state of balance, homeostasis. That's the state of health. And so many things happen to knock us off balance. Like the death of your beloved dog. So I'm going to listen to your heart now. Let me warm this up. So that it's not so shocking to your heart space, because you've already had a shock, haven't you? Okay. Can I come closer? Thank you. I'm just going to move this to various locations on your heart space. I can feel a sluggish heartbeat. I know you're suffering in there. I can feel it. I can hear it. Your heart is belabored. It's working harder than usual just to keep up a normal rhythm, just to nourish your body with the blood that brings oxygen and nourishment so that you can thrive. And when we have an emotional trauma, as you have, all of that heavy energy, if allowed to gather and accumulate, suppresses the body's functions and makes them less effective and less efficient. And in your case, I can hear it in your heart. Okay. Now, thank you for that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check out your ears with my otoscope. Okay. Now, I would like for you to, once I place the cap on, I'm going to come closer and place this very gently in your ear. Okay. Okay. Now, I do see a little bit of redness, a little irritation, particularly this is your left side. Now let me compare to the right, okay? Still okay with you? All right, I'll be gentle. Right. All right. The right side seems fine. Okay. So just remove that for sterilization. The left side, you know, that's the side through which we take in and receive information on an energetic level. How did you hear about your dog's passing? The veterinarian, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, you certainly heard some very distressing information. Were you with your dog at the veterinarian's? He was on the table in front of you. Okay. And where was the veterinarian? On your left-hand side. Okay. And she spoke to you softly. when he departed. Okay. And so you received that information into your left ear. I do see inflammation in that tissue, which makes sense if you haven't cleared out the sadness that I also felt in your heart space. Yeah. Now, I'm also going to look at your throat, if I may. May I take a peek? So just open wide. Yes. All right. I see the redness. Is it very painful when you swallow? When you eat? Okay, that makes sense. Yes. All right. You know, it's interesting because the throat is a raspberry color. It's a very deep red. It reminds me of a homeopathic remedy called phytolacca that has sore throats of a raspberry color. Right. You can close your mouth now. So you can talk to me. Did you share this trauma with anyone else? No. Why not? Because you had to be strong. Your responsibilities prevent you from taking time off. I understand. But you know, if you can't function well, everything else goes by the wayside. You need to take care of yourself, okay? And maybe consider speaking about it to a trusted friend, a family member, a therapist. Don't be ashamed to get help. We all try to be so strong, don't we? But you know, if we take care of things quickly, meaning if we express the difficulties and our feelings and emotions that surround them, we get them out of our bodies energetically before they produce symptoms in the physical body, simply because they've already been expressed. That's all they want, is to be released. And then you can go on with your productive life in any way you so choose, right? But first we have to acknowledge that something challenging happened, how it makes us feel, what emotion that provokes, and then express it in some way through words, song, maybe finding music, playing along, painting, meditating, going within, and expressing outwardly too. And so, that's just a little bit of advice for next time. In the meantime, I'm going to take some notes. And I'm going to put down my advice. For some supplements that can help you help boost your immune system so that you can feel better. For a daily meditation or mindfulness practice, that's the holistic part. We take care of your spirituality too, right? Okay, for a good cry. Yes, it may sound silly, but it'll make you feel so much better. To journal your feelings on a daily basis, or as often as you need. Best to do it daily in the beginning for at least a month. That way it becomes a habit. To go on walks, some sort of physical movement. Fresh air, clean food, good nutrition, aided by supplements. Your body's burned through so many vitamins and minerals, just trying to cope. So you need to replenish. You need to refill your cup on all levels. Okay. So I'm going to give this to you. And I think you're all set. I wish you well on your journey. And if you need me again, please give me a call. Take good care now. And please remember what I said. Because I care about you. So many other people do too. And when you're ready, maybe you can find another pet